A new program is up and running for young girls in Siouxland. It's called Girls on the Run, and it's a program that allows young women of all abilities to connect over a physical activity, all while teaching them life skills. Running is often a stress reliever and will be used to help with team building. It's different than a school's, traditional track and field program. The Siouxland Y actually created the program to include problem solving and confidence building. So here's what you can expect. It's a 10 to 12 week program, and it's happening at the Siouxland Y in South Sioux City, Dakota Valley Schools in North Sioux City, and the Boys and Girls Club in Sioux City. Any 3rd to 5th grade girl can register.
Teaches life skills while also teaching physical activity, and I think this is so important because when girls come across things that challenge them, they need a way to handle that, and they can turn to unhealthy habits or they can turn to healthy habits like exercise, running, physical activity, things like that.
Now at the end of the season, the team completes a 5K together. That will happen October 29th. Anyone is welcome to run in that 5K, and it's actually a fundraiser for next year's program.
Still ahead.